Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. Well, we're on the way. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, good ball, and Messi! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Well, 2014-15 certainly provided some terrific highlights for Lionel Messi's career showreel. Many claimed it was his best season ever. He did, of course, win the treble, and Jim, it doesn't get a whole lot better than that. Well, he rises! Didn't quite get enough on that.
This was all about good movement in the box just to allow him to get to it.
Now it's Cruyff. Koundé cuts it out. Pedri powering forward here. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Neymar. Nicely weighted ball. That's beautifully weighted. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. That's a cute ball. No, he's just misjudged that one. Battling for the right to play in the early stages. Messi. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. And it's Grimaldo. That has ended up in no man's land. Neymar. And now the breakaway. Now it's Romario. And it's lofted through here. No goals as yet. Messi. Nedved promptly onto that, and that is that. Bastoni with the clearance. Now it's Messi! What a save from Peter Schmeichel! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Messi is offering a right smile there.
Argentina with the corner, they're first. He can get that clear. Grimaldo attempts a clearance. Passes short and sharp. Pedri, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Romario. Out of play for a goal kick. Now it's Rooney. Neymar. Nedved. Neymar. He won't be happy with that one. Rooney. Pedri. Neymar. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Very nearly half an hour gone here. Now it's Messi. That ball looks a good one. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Argentina! The breakthrough strike! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
So the first moment of real significance.
Look, he's
got full. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And he's taking no chances there. Played out to the left flank. Alex Grimaldo puts a cross in. Argentina are looking to go forward now. He's shifting through the gears here.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Oh, well played. And he's there to get it away. And it's Lopez. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Out towards the flank. Triol goes long. Upamecano cuts out the pass. Knocks it into space. Oh, Red, nice interception. And that is a little undercooked. Messi. Romario, given the lift of his goal. Pedri tries to play it through. Rooney shapes to shoot. Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Cruyff tries to clear. And there's the end of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the supports have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
And the action is back on the way.
Barcelona can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
He is through here. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Upamecano, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his... He's gone for goal! Vardiol clears. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And he's straight offside. Upamecano proves too strong. Now that looks a decent ball. Played out towards the right wing. Probing pass. Floated through. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, sweet feet. Now there's a fine ball. Pedri. And Messi! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And it's Ronaldinho. Looking for the run. And the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Will chasing the game, trailing by one. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Oh, that's a booking. Always looked it. He's tried one! Too close for comfort.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El
So,
dorsal
time for
4.
changes on both sides,
El
actually.
dorsal 13. El dorsal 16. El
Just about up to the hour now.
Serán sustituidos por el
Cruyff.
dorsal 18.
Can he get it
El
through?
dorsal 24.
So, a reprieve for the time being.
El dorsal 7.
this has gone, presumably for
La asistencia
offside.
de este partido asciende a 96.026 espectadores.
Koundé. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Now, this could be a chance. He's away. There's the shot. It's in. 2 up now, and they are cruising. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Argentina are doing very nicely, thank you.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Argentina clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Now it's Messi. That is a great pick out. Well, there's the clearance. Aimed beyond the defence. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Triol makes the interception.
Barcelona truly seem to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think both.
Neatly clipped into space. He's picked his way through. Pass somewhat off target. Cleared without complication. It's their second corner of the game. Koundé can get it clear. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Gavi. Now, can they get him away? Oh, well played, well sorted out.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
And it's Cruyff. Maradona. Cruyff. Cruyff! Oh, bang on target. So, third corner of the game.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Knocks it out wide. Maradona. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Pedri, and it's Gavi. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. And time is up. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So off we go then. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Mbappe. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, I think this guy, Gavi, is someone who really does show his Catalan pedigree, Peter, where the philosophy is to love the ball, to demand the ball.
Mbappe! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
He's shifting through the gears here. And it's Grimaldo. Now it's Ronaldinho. Gavi. Pedri. Now it's Welbeck. And there's green grass ahead of him. There's the shot! Split-second reaction.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Liverpool with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Cleared away. Strong running down that left flank. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. Corner number 2 then. Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. Liverpool have their third corner.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, good steal, he just read it. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Kunde has given away a free kick. And here's Welbeck. Grimaldo gets across to intercept that. Zubimendi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises...
And there's the shot! And the keeper read that really well.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Messi. And this is Welbeck. He's cut it out. Still goalless at the moment. And that's surely a foul. Free kick. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, if he truly fancies his chances from here, he's going to need the best of the best.
What a save from Peter Schmeichel! Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Absolutely terrific. Terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very best.
Well cut out. No margin for error there at all. And he's there to belt it away. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. And they've got a throw. And that's another throw. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Gavi calmly anticipates. He's well positioned here. Looking for the run. Shot. Decent chance! Goal! Barcelona! First blood drawn. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
He is through here. He's found some Messi! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Messi just backs himself every time. Give him a chance.
And Welbeck! Oh, taken with style. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Barcelona really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Liverpool grab the equaliser, and we're all square. Well, oh no, what has happened here? And the shot! Goal! Barcelona! And they're back in front. Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Barcelona get themselves into the lead. Zubimendi. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Looking for options for movement. Foden. And it's Gavi. Messi! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
And this is Welbeck. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Well, the defence proved... And Welbeck! And yet another chance goes to waste.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Upamecano cuts out the pass. That looks a decent ball. Vermeer. And here's Foden. And this is Messi.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Rooney goes for a shot. Subimendi. And the first 45 minutes are up. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Barcelona head into the half-time break with a narrow lead. This could be danger here. Pavard. Gavi. Foden. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Messi. Can he get on the end of this? Gavi. Back into the middle. Oh, that's been cut out. Well played. Messi. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Ronaldinho! And he's quick to get it clear again. And he passes it long. Subimendi. Now Mbappe. Threads one in. Tries to pass it through. Pedri. Now it's Rooney.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Pavard. Almost an hour gone. Gavi. Foden. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Messi, who does have an assist to his name, opts for safety. And Pavard. That has ended up in no man's land. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Gavi spots it and intercepts. Shoots! It's there! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. Killer pass, perfectly delivered.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. So the lead now is 2.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game up.
And well back! This time surely! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. They're up to 5 corners now. Oh, well played. Bastoni attempts a clearance. Gavi. Strokes it back. And this is Welbeck. And he shoots! He scored! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Liverpool get themselves back into contention.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Real chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And this is Ronaldinho. Now, can they get him away? Oh, shooting chance! Really well taken goal. And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Looking to play him in, and he's managed to get free. Ronaldinho! Ronaldinho! He should have put that one away.
Ronaldinho is fully aware of how important that could have been. Probably game, set and match.
Substitution on the field. Number 8.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 21. Coming on the field.
He's tried one!
Number 5.
That's a real chance missed.
Substitutions taking place.
Full tilt down the left. Saliba. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Nicely spread. Played back in. It's Lewandowski! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. A header! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
There will be
Now it's
3 minutes
Hazard.
added time.
Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Now it's Messi. Pedri. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Oh, that's neat. Gavi gets rid without sophistication. Barcelona have their second corner now. Grimaldo goes short. Chance to deliver. That's an excellent interception. And that will be the final act. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Ronaldinho gets into a good position. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Oh, that's fabulous. Van Basten. It's Van Basten! Incoming delivery. Defending of the desperate variety. In again. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Crossed in once more. And he's taking no chances there. Davids showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. It's a lovely, neat pass. Barcelona have it back and can go again. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Son Heung-min. And that should get the job done. Son Heung-min is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Great defending, strong and determined. First quarter of an hour gone. Closing in on goal. Bastoni did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Milan! The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner and he picked them off instead.
Milan have broken through. It's 1-0.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty...
He's having a shot! Rodri. Looking for options for movement. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Milan upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing.
Van Basten! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition.
Oh, that's a foul. Which side of the line is that? Barcelona really could have done without this. To further improve their position of comfort. What a save from Peter Schmeichel! Ronaldinho. Now it's Rooney. He is through here. Grimaldo looking to hit the byline here. Messi. That is good alertness. Grimaldo. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And that could set him on his way. And he shoots! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Now it's Ronaldinho. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
It's a promise. Terrific header! Goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
And now he has 2. Milan are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things.
Decent chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Van Basten actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Milan with the corner, they're first. And now a sudden chance to counter. Ronaldinho. Searching pass he's played there. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Oh, that's a key interception.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Defending of the desperate variety. Messi. Aimed beyond the defence. Great ball if he can get there. And he's there to belt it away. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Reflections on the first half?
Barcelona certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
And we're underway again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Pedri.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Van Basten. Bastoni defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Son Heung-min takes the shot. Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
Nicely aimed pass. And that has been cleared. Oh, he's been caught napping. And the shot! Oh, it's come loose. Delivery from Mbappe. Cleared away. And this is Rooney. Not the most accurate pass.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
No, again, there's no way through.
La asistencia a este
Mbappe.
partido asciende a 97.559
Mbappe, there he goes, motoring forward. That looks a good ball through. Ronaldinho. Rodri. Well, this ended up in no man's land. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
That has not gone well. Tries to play it through. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner.
been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
Now it's Messi. Adams. And the pass is intercepted. Looking to play him in. Ronaldo has it in a wide position.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Barcelona really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
Barcelona have their second corner now.
El dorsal
Dealt with nicely by the
el dorsal
defence.
16. El
Milan
dorsal 13.
are looking to go
El
forward
dorsal
now.
3. Serán sustituidos.
He's
por
got away.
El dorsal 18. El dorsal 7. El dorsal
Half an hour gone in the second half.
El dorsal 24. El dorsal 2.
Played it
Se va a
deep.
destacar un cambio de jugadores.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Van der Vaart. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, he's had a shot! And that could have brought them level.
Well, the lead may be fragile, but the keeper was focused and strong.
Maradona with the clearance. Milan have the chance to go the other way. He's beaten the last man. He's through and goes for a shot. Oh, taken with style. And surely now the result's beyond doubt. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now. And surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
It's played through for him. He's found a way through. Turns and goes back. Gavi. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. Can he get it through? Well, we expected better, and so did he.
Minutos de descuento.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Well, that pass isn't the best. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Haaland. That's a shade optimistic. Ronaldinho. And that will be it. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
Well, Peter, it's a joy to have a chance to watch one of the finest to emerge from the African continent, Samuel Eto'o. He backs up his goals with a really strong work rate, and he's always effective, whether on or off the ball.
Yeah, fantastic talisman for his nation.
And more disciplined than people credit him.
Played into space, and he's intervened well there. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Big header! It's been blocked!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
It's Rooney! Right card. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise in such a...
Bale! And it's a goal! The breakthrough strike! Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And this is Messi. Aims beyond the defence. Koundé. Now it's Messi.
Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Cannavaro. Pedri. Eto'o proving dependable as ever. Another terrific day at the office for him.
Well, not only can a player of such high caliber...
Tries a shot! Lewandowski has given away a free kick. Pedri. Koundé. Pedri. And he's worked it through. Now that's well seen too. Right card. Now it's Eto'o. Koundé gets over and intercepts. Tries to pass it through. And this is Rooney. It's Rooney! It's in! And the lead lasts no time at all.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Barcelona grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me. Now they can go one better, possibly.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Pedri. Right card. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Knocks it out wide. Back into the middle.
And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping. Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. Tries to get it clear. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Now it's Ronaldinho. Oh, super find. Oh, important interception. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And it's been played through. Eto'o picks it up out wide. Bastoni getting this one clear. He steps in, and that's the end of that. That's a good ball.
Bale really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
He's got away. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Arezi, nice looking ball. Not the most accurate pass. And here's Lewandowski. Lovely, now then. Takes a shot! What a wonderful goal! So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? And the whistle goes for half-time. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
And we are back on the way.
Barcelona can really...
And he's had a hit! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Nicely intercepted. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
He's having a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And now a sudden chance to counter. Engages and forces him off the ball. Pass is just off target. Zaire Emery. Now, can they get him away? Big chance! Rodri. Now it's Messi. It's a pretty loose pass.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And he's been shifted off it. Beckenbauer. That is good alertness. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, and that pass just didn't quite work. Barcelona really looking to get back into this at the start of the second half. His positioning was spot on. And this is Lewandowski. Real chance! And yes, it's there! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. How very smart. He just got it right. It's Lewandowski! Now somewhat off target. Now it's Rooney. Rodri. Messi. Well, that's been cut out, well played. by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Now it's Pedri. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And this is Messi. Just the goal. Rooney! No mistake! Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
A header! And that has been cleared. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Pedri. Looking for the run. Now it's Messi. Knocks it into space. Floated through.
Barcelona really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Played out to the left flank. Oh, super ball!
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
That looks a cracking ball. He's picked his way through. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Beckenbauer.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And claimed it back swiftly. Great vision. And it's been played through. He's shifting through the gears here. He's come in hard. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation.
It's Eto'o! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal
Barcelona
4,
are making a change now.
El dorsal 33. El dorsal 16. El dorsal 13.
Barcelona really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front and shoot it.
El dorsal 18.
No, he's missed
El
it.
dorsal 10. El dorsal 7. El dorsal 24. El dorsal 14.
Well, they put it back in a hurry. Fermin. Pedri. Koundé. Now it's Lewandowski. Lobbed in behind. Oh, that's well spotted.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Grimaldo. Now it's Lewandowski. Pedri. Oh, he's bustling through here. Lewandowski has been caught there. It's a foul. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. Oh, what has happened here? And he's managed to get rid. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Barcelona perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel that their efforts warranted something. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's down to business here. Rodri gets across and deals with it. A lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's in on... It's Rooney! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Rooney deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Out to the left it goes. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Threads one in. And it's Scholes. Nice sequence of passes. Fallen! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Tottenham with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. And this is Messi. Now it's Ronaldinho. And this is Rooney. He's through. It's Rooney! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Barcelona really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Neymar getting this one. Has a shot! Tottenham have the chance to go the other way. He's having a shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Back into the middle. Now it's Forlan. Now then, the ball's come loose. Looking to play him in. And this is Rooney. And he's onside. That is a brilliant interception. This interception, his positioning was spot on. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
He's in plenty of space here. It's gone for a throw-in. He's going to be disappointed with that. Tries to play it through. Can he get onto this? Not the most convincing of passes. And this is Rooney. And it's Grimaldo. And he's picked it up out wide. Pedri with... Oh, smashing header! He's done very well to get to that.
Ronaldinho actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Still goalless at the moment. And this is Rooney. Spread out to the left. He has a look up. And he shoots! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Barcelona have taken the lead. Ronaldinho! It's in! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Look at the manager here.
It's Hazard! Oh, denied brilliantly!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It's their second corner of the game. Pedri! Tottenham have their third corner. And they've got rid. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now, who's going to be first to this? Grimaldo. Ronaldinho. And he plays one through. It's a pretty loose pass. Barcelona heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. And he cuts out the supply. Mohamed Salah. Mbappe. Good driving run.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
That pass isn't the best. And he's got the beating of his man. Tries a shot! Now, who's going to be first to... Oh, what has happened here? Mohamed Salah. Stood up well to him there. And he passes it long. Bastoni. Quality ball.
Has been indicated.
Oh, that's ambitious. And the goalkeeper watches it past.
Well, at least he's not short on confidence. Trying from that sort of distance, why not?
Picked out brilliantly. Decent chance! Just cruising. They are cruising. And they are... And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kickoff.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now?
Now
I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Barcelona, 3 goals to the good after a really excellent first half that's been intriguing to watch. Plenty of highlights to show you during the break. we're off again. Now it's Rooney. Nicely shaped ball. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Pedri, he's shifting through the gears here. Mohamed Salah. Not the most accurate pass. And it's Pedri. Can he get on the end of this? Ronaldinho. Oh, he's seen that early. He used a certain sixth sense. Forlan. To Hazard. Nicely spread. Messi. Now it's Mbappe. Neymar. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Nicely weighted ball. Mbappe. Neymar. Probing pass. Barcelona needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got...
Messi! Oh, that's a waste.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Looking for options for movement.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Rooney is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
Distributed tidily. And it's Neymar. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. That was good alertness. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Now it's Messi. And that could set him on his way. Pedri deals with that comfortably. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now it's Ronaldinho. Tries to pass it through. Ronaldinho has it in a wide position. Takes a shot! A whisker away from making it 4.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Substitution on the field. Number 5.
And number 2 then.
Neymar. Coming on the field is number 20.
And he's there to clear it.
Substitutions taking place.
And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, super ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. Here comes the cross. Hazard. Foot in. Ball is over the line. Now the ball in. Ronaldinho! He's got a goal! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. Ronaldinho duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Barcelona are having a ball here. The ball is loose and the chase is on.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And the shot! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Great ball and he's in. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
It's become a case of men against boys.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Pedri kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Pedri, Rodri. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's found a way through. It's loose now. Here's a chance.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Adeyemi. Now it's Mbappe. Strong running down that left flank. Out for a throw. Big chance! Well, he caught that cure, but no end product. And that is as far as it goes. Barcelona really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. Things have got underway. He's having a shot! That's got him rattled. That was good alertness. Nice looking ball. Good ball over the top. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Played back in. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Nice interception. Well, he's gone for goal! Oh, just fizzes past the post.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
Messi chasing after it. He's under a lot of pressure there. There will be a throw-in. Now it's Bale. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And this is Rooney. Real chance! Goal! Barcelona! The breakthrough strike!
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. It's a really well-measured ball. Dealt with nicely by the defence. The two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point, and the score is 1-0. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Ronaldinho finds himself offside. Bale. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? He's got away. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And they're not going to make any further progress now. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. It's Rooney! And for a moment, time stood still. Lam. And it's Cruyff. All played for Xavi. Now it's Bale. Rodri gets a foot in here. Going to be disappointed with that. Cruyff. And here's Bale, and he's lost his man here.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became...
Can he finish? They've scored! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now. Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Looking to play him in. Foot in. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. And the pass is intercepted. Messi gets into a good position.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Grimaldo. Rooney. Played into space. Oh, well measured. He might be in here! Messi! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Messi just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Oh, he couldn't quite make it. Messi. He's shifting through the gears here. Played out to the left flank. Kvaratskhelia could try cutting inside here. Zaire Emery defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Looking for the run. Now it's Ronaldinho. Now it's Rooney.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And he's managed to get free. It's a foul. It's in the box. It's a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. The ball is on the spot. Here we go. Oh, no, he misses from the spot.
Oh, Peter, I'm not a great reader of body language, but I didn't like the way he walked up to that.
Knocks it into space. Zaire Emery. Deep cross. And the keeper has it. And the whistle goes for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. And that's the second half started.
Barcelona are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Well, they've got it again. Xavi. Probing pass.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space. Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. He's picked his way through. Bale will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Goes for a shot! They've scored!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Looks across and plays it in. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. This is Messi. They are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish.
La asistencia a este partido
Turan.
asciende a 97.559 espectadores.
Almost an hour gone. And it's Xavi. Plays a sharp little ball here. That's very neat. And the finish! It's really well cleared. He can get that clear. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Messi.
Barcelona really are going for it here.
And a chance! And it's in! Again, we are level! What a contest!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, having the thrust to get there is one thing. Having the composure to score is another.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal
Barcelona choosing to make the first change.
El dorsal 33.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Back into the middle. And he cuts out the supply. So what can they make of this? Oh, he's found support out wide. Bale picks it up out wide. That's good play. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Rodri. Barcelona perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Messi.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Now it's Lewandowski. Barcelona finding their passes. Oh, that looks a good ball through. Well read. And the danger is averted. And that's a throw-in. And it's Grimaldo. Thuram spots it and intercepts. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 13. El dorsal 3.
And that's another throw.
El dorsal 11. Messi. Serán sustituidos por el
That's a
dorsal
cute
24.
ball.
El dorsal 2. El dorsal 14. Se va a realizar un cambio de
Nicked it back
jugadores.
promptly. Played out to the right.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Shoots! That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Tries to play it through. Always onto this. Beckenbauer, out to the left it goes.
Dos minutos de descuento.
That's going right the way across. And he's intervened well there. Saliba, looking for a runner. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, that looks a decent ball. And he's found the way past. One chance for a shot! The last act of the game, which they chased to the very end. It finishes all square, but boy, they were close to snatching it. A good watch, more than a good watch. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. Just joining us, we are already underway. Let's cut it out. And it's Pedri. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Oh, this looks sharp. Now it's Neymar. Oh, no joy this time. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Jordi Alba. Koundé deals with that comfortably. Well, they could break here. Now it's Messi. Oh, this is a face-to-face with the great chance! He scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
So smooth. A signature finish.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And he's quick to snatch it back. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Luis Suarez, Messi, and the shot! Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Barcelona on the spot for parity. What a save from Peter Schmeichel!
Oh, once the save was made, the change to both mindsets could be hugely telling now.
Oh, that's a key interception.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Looking to play him in. Can he latch on to this? He's picked his way through. And that's a chance, surely! And he has kept it out somehow.
Rooney really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Takes a shot! Corner number 2 then. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Neymar goes steaming forward. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now it's Ronaldinho. Chance here to counter. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Tries to think it through. And that's another good win of the ball. Now it's Ronaldinho. Well timed, excellent interception. Now it's Messi.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Barcelona trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Zaire Emery with the slide tackle there. I have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And this is Luis Suarez. Jordi Alba. Davids. He's had it taken off him. Rooney. Puyol kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Great vision. Oh, well measured. Barcelona leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Looking for the run. The less said about that pass, the better. Rodri is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he? Busquets. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And Messi! Oh, there's the clearance. Zaire Emery. Jordi Alba kept his eye on it, and he's there. That's really well manoeuvred. Messi really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled. Nicely intercepted. Zaire Emery can so cleverly bypass the press. Somewhat off target. And it's Pedri. Rooney! And we've reached half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that and still very much in this game.
Barcelona are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Rodri, whatever he had in mind, that was not it. That's a shade optimistic. Zaire Emery. Barcelona finding their passes.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Played out wide. And this is Luis Suarez. Pedri. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Looking for options for movement. Grimaldo. Barcelona are still that goal to the good. Ronaldinho looking to get on the end of this. Jordi Alba. And it's Davids. Luis Suarez. That has not gone well. And here's Iniesta. Jordi Alba. Chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
La asistencia a este partido asciende a 96.628 espectadores.
And he's managed to get rid. And they win it back again. And he's going to be disappointed with that. Zaire Emery. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gonna...
It's Neymar! They've scored! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so sick.
Shot a goal! Goal! Barcelona! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 4.
So, time for changes On both sides, actually. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do.
A real chance and a real let-off.
El dorsal 2, el dorsal 14. Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Into the channel.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
There's the header! It's in! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. Terrific header. He met that with aplomb.
Well, I don't think he could have asked for a better ball in there, Peter. All he had to do was get in position.
He gets big! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Well, I think it's great. He's showing plenty of fight here. You want that to spread throughout the team now.
Grimaldo spots it and intercepts. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Jordi Alba. Salah. It's a searching pass. And it's Lewandowski. He's got tall. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Tries to play it through. He is through here. Barcelona with a corner and hardly any time left on the clock. So, third corner of the game. And he shoots! And one more try! He's got a goal! And what a climax we have here! That was easy, almost too easy.
It's shocking, the ease with which he was able to get into the space, and a player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
Barcelona give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot. Barcelona really wanted that 2-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Oh, what's he done? Now their chance for a shot! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
Well, they've got to get everyone forward, and maybe even the keeper.
Lewandowski. Into stoppage time, very little left on it. And it's Lopez. Oh, what has happened here? In towards the back stick. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Barcelona pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, the surprise for me was seeing a team look so feeble in what is usually a strongly protected area. But the centre of their defence looked open and very, very unsafe.